Hey everyone, Eric here, and I'm going to take 5 minutes or less to give you some feedback on activity number one from week one. This was the Planning for Success activity. So first of all, let me say activities, we're going to have them every week. This one only took you 15 minutes. I mean, many of you finished in 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 18 minutes. Generally, activities are going to take longer, 45 minutes to an hour or more. So, work on building that time in to your schedule. The first thing you had to talk about is what is the goal you have for getting a grade in this class. And there are 15 of you, 14 or 15 of you in this class, and almost everybody said you wanted an A. I mean, I think 13 of you just said, I want an A in this class. I'm a high achiever. I'm going to work hard. I want an A in this class. Now, people weren't prideful or narcissistic. Many of you said, I realize it's going to be hard. I'm going to struggle with the writing part, or I'm not sure really what ethics is. You certainly had concerns, but almost everybody said, I want an A. A few of you said, um, I'm shooting for a B, but what I really want is an A. But it's really clear. When I read between the lines, I think everyone in this class is really hoping for an A, really wanting to earn an A. And I think what's really nice is you're in a class, a cohort of students who all want to do well in this class. And so we can help hold each other accountable, help each other get there. We're all in it together. Carrie and I are going to work hard this semester to help you meet the goals you have. If you want an A in this class, we're going to try to hold you accountable and offer the help that we can to help you get there. We can't do the work for you, but we will be here to help you. Um, so let me scroll down. What's it going to really mean? So many of you talked about, yes, you're going to plan on fitting in these hours for the week. And I will say 15 hours is a low estimate. I just finished doing some training for fellow teachers. The federal government, which allows us to give financial aid, and the Higher Learning Commission, which accredits Front Range Community College and makes sure that we are, we live up to the expectations and we really are a quality institution. For every credit hour of a class that meets for 15 weeks, like our class, you should be expecting to do 2 to 3 hours of work per week. And so, or more. And so really, if this were not a learning community and you had two independent 3 credit classes, each one of them would probably say you need to be spending 9 to 12 hours a week in this class. 3 of those hours would have been what would have replaced the face-to-face time, and then the other hours would have been homework. So think about it, a 6 credit class, we would have met 6 hours live every week, and then there would have been 2 to 3 hours of homework for each class, for each of those class meetings. So at least 15 hours a week, and you can't do that on one day a week. So anyway, I thought many of you talked specifically about what you plan to do. I know what will happen is your lives will get busy, your other classes will start loading things on, you'll get sick during the semester, you'll need to take a vacation. Carrie and I know that life happens. Things will come up during the semester that will challenge your ability to keep up with the material. Let us help you. Stay on track. Read the agenda every week. Read it right away. Let us know if you have questions or concerns. If you are afraid you're about to fall behind, reach out to one of us. If you know you're going to miss several days of class because you're going to go on a business trip or you're going to go on a long weekend and you don't want to take your computer with you, let us know. If you're going to miss an assignment, if we know that ahead of time, we can help you. We can help you plan ahead. We can come up with an alternative assignment. It is much more difficult if you wait until after the fact to let us know. Now, crisis will happen. You'll end up going to the emergency room for your daughter, or your dog will get sick, or something will happen and you'll miss an assignment. Don't just let that fall by the wayside. Reach out to us, let us know. We're going to try to help you succeed in this class. I hope you do keep these things in mind. You can always go back to this activity if you want to talk about interventions, if you want to talk about online tutoring, if you want to talk about face-to-face tutoring, if you want to talk about online writing centers, counselors, help, study help, learning opportunity center, all of those kinds of things. You have already paid money to use these resources on the campuses, and many of these resources we also provide electronically for online students. So let us know. I'll also say we're also going to be offering extra credit. A few points here or there. Earn those extra credit points. That will definitely take the pressure off a little bit later if you decide you need to miss an open discussion or a writing prompt. Easy for us to say, but get enough sleep. Work your schedule so you're not trying to do everything on the weekends. Exercise. And again, if you are feeling stressed out or for whatever reason feel like you want some personal counseling, Front Range does provide free, limited number of sessions of free personal counseling. It's not free. Your tuition dollars have paid for it. So if you're interested, call the campus nearest you and talk about personal counseling. I definitely think it's a great idea. Really the only, there were most all of you said, I don't have any questions at this time, but I'll let you know if I do. Please reach out to Carrie and I by email, Carrie and me by email. She'll check me on my grammar. She really won't, but I'll try to be careful. Reach out to me, reach out to Carrie by email, give us a call. The main anxiety that you talked about, there were two. One of them was writing. Not a surprise. Writing is difficult. Writing is stress-inducing. It causes angst and anxiety. Carrie has already addressed that with you. Don't worry about it. We will work on it during the semester. The other thing that you talked about in general that you as a class said you're going to struggle with is time management. So my suggestion is, in terms of time management, the number one thing that you can do, as soon as the week opens on Thursday, go to the new week, look at the agenda. The agenda is always going to list everything that's due during the week in the order that we think that you should do it in, and Carrie and I are trying to help you by pacing you along the way. So we do the quiz first early in the week. That sets you up for the rest of the work, etc. When week 3 opens this Thursday, go in, look at the agenda, note all the things that are due. Keep a date timer. Use the course calendar. You can go up and add things to the calendar if you want to. But that was the main thing you talked about. You're just concerned with how busy you are, how much work there's going to be to do in this class. And I'm already at 7 minutes, so let me keep talking for another minute. The fact that you're concerned is evidence that you are on top of it and that you'll do well. Online students in general are busier than face-to-face students. You're probably taking this class because you have a very busy life, a busy work schedule. You had to fit this class in online, and that's why you're here. So, I think, if you want help on particular strategies with time management, reach out to me, reach out to Carrie, we can help you. But I just wanted to let you know I'm really happy. We will be coming back to this Planning for Success activity a little bit later this semester, but that's it. Great work, and I look forward to working with you in week 2. Awesome discussions going on with humility, and I already had to demonstrate some humility this semester. If you noticed, I had the wrong quiz loaded into the quiz area. So I had reading quiz number 2 loaded in. A few of you already took that quiz, and it had to be hard because you hadn't done the reading yet. So the quiz for this week is really reading quiz number 1. I will endeavor to make fewer errors throughout the semester, but thank you for those of you who noted the error and let me know. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this feedback, and keep up the good work.